Repeat! Look, is this?
Repeat will be able to follow his scent with this.
We've got to get that case back.
Yeah, there's that too.
Guilds don't take kindly to backstabbing cheats.
That's right.
He couldn't just cross the mountains to the west without preparing first. We should be able to catch up with him.
All right, let's get him.
Do you think the Colosseum will be okay? Are you worried about it?
Do you want to wait here with Rita then?
What do you mean?
This is a guild matter after all. Nothing for you little ladies to worry yourselves over.
Sorry, Estelle, but I'm going too. I'm curious about that red besides. I won't feel right till I...
Then,
Decide for yourself.
I'll come too. If he was trying to obstruct the Knights, then this could be
Maybe.
Well then, let's get our things in order and go after that jerk.
Altosk, Fortune's Market, Ruin's Gate, and the Blood Alliance. Huh, that makes us one short.
Huh? What are you talking about?
The Union's 5 master guilds. We've dealt with 4 of them, but not the last one.
Oh, hey, I don't think I even knew the last one's name. Hey, Carol, what's the last guild called?
Ah, that'd be the Blacksmithing Guild. The Soulsmiths.
Huh. I didn't know they had a guild for that, too.
You've probably used swords forged by the Soulsmiths without even knowing it. You've seen weapons embossed with an iron hammer, right? That's their guild emblem.
Oh, yeah. The innkeeper where I used to stay had a kitchen knife with something like that on it. Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Now this is my style.
Let's eliminate them! We sharpened rage, right through that which blocks our future! The din of this lost land!
That's over.
Our ties to each other will save us!
Grant them thy sharpened rage, right through that which blocks our future!
Alright, who's next?
No caprice of innocent waters!
I'm just getting started. Yeah. Here I thought all we'd be doing at the Colosseum was beating bad guys. Now things have gone and gotten complicated.
I certainly didn't think we'd be seeing Flynn here.
Not to mention that Zoggy guy.
And that runaway coward Reggae, too. It can't be a coincidence, not with them all here at once.
If it is a coincidence, it's the worst one I've ever heard of. Just how bad can our luck be?
You think Leviathan's Claw are the ones calling the shots this time?
Thinking things through is all well and good, but we don't want Reggae skipping out on us.
No kidding. We'll finish talking later. Let's go.
No sign of him so far.
Do you think he went this way?
Maybe he used this to get through to the other side of the mountain.
But this cave is the Weasand of Kados. A powerful monster called Terrapus lives here. It's supposed to be really dangerous. Or at least that's what Nan told me.
Perhaps he went inside without knowing that.
Wait.
Looks like he was hiding out here hoping we'd just pass him by.
Well now.
What were you trying to gain, setting us up like that back at the Coliseum?
And give back that cake!
You leave me no...
Leviathan's Claw?
Hold still. I'll make this quick. These guys are all over the place.
This power will make me...
Guess this means Ruins Gate and Leviathan's Claw are connected.
So they pretend to help with the excavations, then swipe materials and sell them later. I'll make them pay.
How could a guild as famous and renowned as Ruins Gate do something like that? Judith, wait!
He'll get away if we don't hurry.
Remember what I said?
Hey, what do you say we call it? Old Raven can't afford to get too far from Nordopolica without getting this letter to Bellius. The Don'll hit me with another one of his thankless...
Well, I'm going after him. I can't let somebody like that just do whatever with the Blastia he takes from the ruins. And I'm gonna get that case back, too. What are you talking about? You're staying put here.
I'm not.
Huh. This doesn't sound like something brave Vespiria can very well pass up.
Yeah.
If we all go together, we're bound to come up with something.
Sure you'll be all right without the...
I think so.
Jeez, aren't you even gonna try to stop me from...
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
I'll blow you away!
Here's Buster. We performed marvelous.
that's over. From behind? Oh, man.
Cowards! Burn! Fireball! I found your weak spot! I'm sharpened range! Oh, din of this
I'm just getting started.
Did you just hear something?
Right here.
Whoa! Wait!
Ah, we meet again.
You sure pop up in the weirdest of places. Still looking for Ifrid's treasure?
That I am.
Hey, what kind of treasure is it anyway?
Prepare to have your socks blown off. It's the Maristella.
What is that?
I'm...
Wow, even our walking inside...
Out of Ifrid's treasures, the Marist...
Well, has anyone found it yet?
They're called treasures precisely because they're hard to find.
You're a weirdo.
Hey, I heard in Nordopolica that you're Ifrid's granddaughter.
Whoa, little lady, that right.
Now that you mention it, the Dawn and Ifrid were friends since before the Union was formed, weren't they?
But hey, you're lying, right? I mean, you never said anything about that before.
It's the truth, I think. You think? I mean,
Estelle's asking why you would claim someone's your grandfather based on just speculation.
Oh, well...
Misha?
Yep.
Then you don't know for sure whether you really are Ifrid's granddaughter?
There's no doubt it's true, I think.
Oh, come on!
Because I don't know. I'm searching for the Maristella.
So basically, to get your memories back, you want to meet Ifrid, a guy who might be your gramps. And to find him, you're looking for that Maristella treasure.
Someday I'll meet my
But...
On a more urgent subject, shouldn't we be going after the red box?
Oh, right!
Hey, why are you following us?
I was planning on going this way anyway. Then why don't we travel together? I'd like that.
This isn't like going shopping, you know.
I know that. If some...
Well, aren't you helpful?
Yeah, I guess we'll fight.
Azure Ridge is your favor. Azure Ridge! Nurse!
Azure Ridge! Come on, Wind!
I got no time to think.
Just beat...
There's a nasty one.
Get ready for anything.
Azure Ridge!
Victory is a whirling time. What is that?
Air? This is just like a cave mock.
What do we do?
Charge right in.
I don't think so.
Judith is right. Touching...
I can't believe this.
Wait! Ah!
It looks like we'll have to keep our distance.
What's this?
Is that the monster you were talking about, Carol?
No! I've never seen a monster like that before!
No, Patty, don't... Whoa!
It ate the air? Oh no!
This is not good.
Hey, I can move.
You're not getting away. Rita, be careful!
Don't worry, it's not harmful at its current density.
What the hell just happened?
The monster we just saw somehow normalized the air crane that was out of control. But that would mean that it can control the air. Could it be the same thing that guy did with his sword back in Cave Mock?
Can we pass through it? Rita!
Oh, right. It should be okay.
All right! Patty, please be careful.
What's the matter?
I have to figure this out. I mean, this is what I'm traveling.
Come on, Rita.
I know. We have to follow.
That air cranny isn't exactly going anywhere, is it?
Of course not, you... Oh. Okay, let's go.
All right. Carol, are you okay?
Yeah.
That monster's power. Was that the...
I gotta try and keep up.
This? No, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
I feel it.
This one's pretty tough.
You want to run away?
Press and power, come to me! First aid! Healing Angel's Breath is your favorite! Nice!
That's what happens when I get serious. next. I got no time to think.
We'll destroy them in no time. Like this. Smile of wavering darkness.
This one's pretty tough.
Don't just stand there whining.
Nice moves. You were pretty vicious.
You're one to talk.
There he is!
But how did you...
Good work, Repeat. Looks like our little game...
No.
No way!
Huh. So that's what's been going on.
What does this mean? Was he disguising himself as Reggae?
I don't think we have time to worry about the particulars right now.
Oh me, oh my. How terribly frightening. I don't know what I'd do if I were to end up like poor Rago.
What do you mean?
Oh, they found his body face down in a riverbed back in Dongrest. I just couldn't bear it if I ended up like that, you know.
Rago is...
Afraid that's not for me to say. My lips are zipped up tight.
Oh, no... Jaeger! Ta-da! The reinforcement...
Gosh, Drot, the rest I leave up to you.
As you wish. Aye, aye, sir!
He's getting away!
Not on my watch.
I'll see you in the funny papers.
That's him! It's Terrapus!
Smile of wavering darkness. Let it bang! Oh, sharpened rage. Oh, let's do that. Which one's our future? Crescent moon. Let it go. Oh, caprice of innocent waters. Rid them by undefiled purity. Splash. Nurse. The din of this modest land. Stun blast.
no sucker from our enemies. You're not gonna make fools of... But with those injuries... Let us withdraw. Bye-bye for...
Man, this stinks. Where'd this smoke come from?
They're throwing our canine friend here off the scent.
As long as we put up with the smell, we'll be fine.
But I can't stand that smell.
We're going after them.
What is with this heat?
We've passed through the caverns and come out on the other side of the mountains.
So you mean...
Those are the sands of Kogor.
Whoa. We made it.
The sands of Kogor.
Wait! We can't just... I mean, our job right now is to protect you.
Well, we did get the stolen box back.
Yeah, I guess we can't just keep chasing him. All right.
Hold on. Do you know what you're saying? This is a desert. It's hot.
I'm ready for it.
The desert is divided.
Huh?
The foothills to the west, the center where it's hottest, and the
Hey,
There's a town between the end of the western...
where did you hear that?
I went there with a friend once. It's a nice town built up...
We'll hold off on any major decisions until we get there then.
Sounds good to me. Old Raven wouldn't be able to think straight till he cools off.
What are you gonna do, Patty? What's that treasure you're searching for? Well, I can't guarantee you'll find any clues.
Don't worry. As long as there are people, I'm sure there'll be clues.
Well, there are people living there.
Then I'll be joining you. Rita.
I know. We'll make that our first destination.
We sure have fought a lot of monsters.
Yes, I thought by now they might be more scarce, but...
That sounds like something you'd think, Estelle.
If we could wipe out all the monsters ourselves, we wouldn't need anything like barriers anymore.
But why are there monsters anyway?
So that people can defeat them, of course.
I think that's a little extreme.
Well, that's the only thing they're good for.
I wonder. It seems there would be some good reason why they exist.
There's no use thinking too hard about it. Get started on that train of thought, and you'll soon be asking yourself why humans exist.
Yes, that's a good question too.
There you go, making things more complicated, old man.
I was trying to get you to stop thinking about these things, not think about them more.
Are they all together? One at a time! One at a time! Holy powers! Innocent waters! First aid!
Just think about ours. You can't just go all out.
I'm sorry.
All right, who's next?
Rest in peace.
This power will make...
Seems like a pretty sleepy town.
Well, in this heat,
What's even here, though?
I don't recall seeing such intimidating people here the last time I came.
All right, I'm off to search for clues about the treasure. Bye-bye for now.
You're leaving?
Oh, so you want me to stay a little longer, eh?
Well, it's been fun and all, but I'm sure Patty's got things she needs to take care of.
Then I guess it's time for...
Be careful out there.
All right, shall we each go our own way for now?
I'm for that.
Okay then, let's meet up in front of the inn after sunset.
Okay.
No easy thing looking out for everybody else.
Well, I think we all could use a little time to think. I wouldn't think the Knights would bother coming all the way out to a border town like this. More power to them if they're really here to defend the public order, or whatever, but something tells me there's more to it than that.
Oh, where are you?
Nowhere in particular, just what about you? Where were you going?
I just wanted to get a look at the desert terrain we were going to be headed into next.
It's good to be prepared.
It was hot,
Well, I assumed as much.
but it wasn't as hot as I thought.
Well, okay. But what I wanted to know was if Pharaoh was out there.
Right. That'd be nice.
Oh well, I guess we couldn't expect him to be that easy to find. What?
You want to go out and check for yourself?
No, that's okay. If we head out to look for him, we should do it together.
Oh, I see.
Huh? You're still...
What? Were you feeling lonely and came to find me?
Isn't the reason that you've been wandering around here because you're the one who's lonely and wanted to see me?
You got me. Now marry me.
I'll consider it when you're an adult.
Ah, there you are.
Who are you?
Just an acquaintance.
He's my husband.
Well, whatever. I got the info about the Maristella that...
I appreciate...
But first, is it true that you're...
Huh?
It's a rumor I heard. Is it true? So it is true. If that's the case, then I can't give this to you. If it gets out that I did business with the granddaughter of a guy who broke the guild's rules, no one will trust me.
I
don't know about you, but for those of us who live in the world of the guilds, I can't afford to be involved with someone going around claiming to be one of his... So don't you show your face in front of... And if you pull anything on any of the members of my guild out of resentment, I can guarantee you'll regret...
But I'd never do anything like that.
Oh, really? In any case, the blood... I can't even begin to get... And as for you, I don't know if you're really her husband.
So you just take it all in silence, huh?
I just don't know. I don't know what's true, and all I know is that my grandfather was very important to me. That is why I can neither admit or...
So you don't even know who you are yourself?
I know that much.
Then wasn't there something you could have said?
It's okay. I don't care about any of that.
You're putting on a pretty tough act. You better not start crying once you're all on your own.
What good would crying get me? You see, my motto is, no matter how tough the situation is, crying gets you nowhere.
Well, I guess it's really none of my business. Still, it's not like you can go treasure hunting without any clues.
Oh, don't worry. I've got clues. Later.
Yuri,
Hey, why the long face?
is the desert really as dangerous as they say?
I don't thinkRita'd joke around with such a serious look on her face.
Yeah, I guess I've dragged all of you all the way out here.
You should stop worrying about all of us.
Huh?
I mean, we're just doing what we feel like doing, but what about you? What do you...
Me?
You were saying that you need to figure out who you are, weren't you?
Yes, that's true, but...
Estelle, you're Brave Vesperia's client. If you tell us to go somewhere, we'll go there. And if you tell us to go for you, we'll find Pharaoh and...
Yuri... Then
There's no need to rush to give me an answer. Hey, old man. Sorry to have dragged you all the way out here. Whoa, what's with that face?
Hearing you apologize like that puts me a little bit on edge is all.
I mean, you still have to deliver that letter to Bellius, right?
Yeah, but if I can't see her until the new moon, then that's that, ain't it? Till then, I'm at the mercy of the princess's whims.
Well, well, aren't you easygoing? You sure about that? If we spend too long out here and you miss the new moon, then Don will yell at you for sure.
Nah, I'm used to being yelled at. If I gotta wait, I can wait until the next new moon. It ain't like we're gonna run out of new moons anytime soon.
You certainly sound patient. You sure about this?
Of course. Patience is something you'll learn with age.
Ugh, I swear.
Well, making the right decisions is part of being an adult, too. I'll leave as soon as I feel like I have to. Anyway, let me travel with you kids for a while longer.
Sure, whatever you want.
I feel like my world is crashing down around me. I can't believe Ruin's Gate was secretly selling weapons. And that they they were smuggling them illegally out of ruins.
Sometimes you have to have shadow where there's light, I guess.
That's so sad, though.
Well, you don't need to worry about those guys. Just keep living your life the way you know is right. And lead brave Vespiria to victory with pride.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we need to worry about Pharaoh for now.
Yeah, we finally made it into the desert. It feels like we're almost there.
Hey, once we're done with this commission, you think we could go back to Dawngrass for a bit?
Well, let's wait until we've wrapped up our current job to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You can't open that without a key.
I know.
Are you really gonna return it?
Yes, I am.
Nope.
You saw what happened in Nordopolica. This thing made it so I couldn't control my magic. The clear CL crystal inside this box interferes with air somehow.
Interferes with air? How could a tiny box like this do something like that?
I don't know. That's why I wish I could open this box somehow.
There's a good chance that we'd be able to find a key for the box in Jormungand.
For me, this doesn't have anything to do with Estelle wanting to return it anymore.
So then you're gonna look for the town of Jormungand that was mentioned in that diary?
Yes, if I can.
If you can.
I can't leave Estelle behind.
Sure you can, if you want to.
I'd like to leave her behind, but I can't. I've never had a problem like this. She couldn't be serious about going alone into the desert.
Carol, this is...
Huh? What's going on?
This is payment for your services. I'm sure you'll be... I want to thank you all for...
Huh? What do you mean? You haven't found...
I'm afraid I must take my leave from you.
Take your leave? What are you gonna do?
You're not thinking of going alone, are you?
My desire to meet Pharaoh is a personal one.
Are you crazy? That's way too
Which is why I won't have the rest of you caught up any further in my own selfish quest.
Do justice and punish the unjust.
Huh?
There's no justice in letting Estelle march into the heart of the desert.
I don't think I have it in me to break our laws. How about you, Carol?
Right!
It seems those are the rules.
I'm terribly flattered.
Estelle, wait, have you all lost your marbles? We're talking about a force of nature here.
Which is why we're all going together.
I'll admit I'm a little scared, but
You talk some sense in.
If I start whining now, I'll have to go all the way back to Nordopolica by myself, right?
Ooh. Are you sure you're dead set?
Yes. You all have something that's important to you. A goal you give everything. I realized that I didn't have anything like that for myself. And I knew I had to find a purpose of my own, something I can dedicate myself to. I made the decision to begin this journey, and I have to finish what I've started. This is...
Okay, you win. So...
Huh?
Hey, I tried talking sense into you, idiot.
Rita.
There's actually no real need for you to come. You've got your Air Krene research to worry about.
There's no telling what you idiots will get into if I don't keep an eye on. The Air Krene isn't going anywhere. I'll go but we're not leaving until we've taken care of...
I'm sorry to be such an inconvenience to you all.
I think we had a pretty good idea things would turn out like this from the start.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Huh?
Everything settled?
Yeah.
Well, what did you decide?
We're going to the center of...
I had a feeling, so I've made some arrangements. The innkeeper has agreed to help us.
We'll want to be good and rested before we leave this town behind, that's for sure.
You're always thinking about your next nap, aren't you?
Yeah, but I sleep so much better if I have a little company.
I wonder what Pharaoh will do.
I am so hungry! We're seriously gonna starve!
Save your energy, Carol. You'll just make yourself hungrier.
Sharp stomachs make short graces, Carol.
What does that mean?
It means hunger can make you rude, and that leads to angry people attacking you with sharp things.
I think you're a little off. But whatever, Yuri and Rita seem to be pretty calm despite not having eaten in a while.
I'm used to it.
Uh-huh.
Ah! There's a delicious steak right on top of Rapide's back!
It's a trap. Don't succumb to temptation.
Maybe we should do something about this.
Yuri! Yuri! I found a green piece of veggie bread in my bag! I can eat it, right? Right?
What the? No, Carol, don't! Seriously, this is getting dangerous. Let's eat something already.
Can we stay the night here?
Hello. Welcome to the Desert Oasis Mantake.
What's with this night?
Well, will you be staying?
Yeah, we're going into the desert.
Oh, so it's you who wanted provisions for going into... You know, it's...
We know it's dangerous.
Oh, I see. In that case, I'll get your provisions together before you set out. Your stay will cost 400 gold. Have a nice day.
This town kind of gives me the creeps.
All these nights stick out like sore thumbs.
Anyway, time to get some sleep. Sleepy times!
But man, I just can't relax with the night standing out at the entrance.
It bothers you?
Yeah, it does.
If they're here to protect us, there ain't nothing wrong with that, is there?
All right, everyone, let's get some sleep. Yeah, thanks for the help.
I don't know your reasons for going out into the desert, but... It would really be a good idea for you to stay in town.
Thanks. We've already put a lot of thought into it.
I see. Well, as...
Our canteens are this...
Looks like enough to me.
Yeah, we should be able to get more water from certain types of cacti growing in the desert.
Right. If we use them to fill up our
Thank you very much.
It's the least I could do. Go out and turn right where the road forks. You'll find a lake at the end of the road. You'll be able to fill up your canteens there.
Gotcha.
By the way, what was with the knight who was here?
He was guarding me all night.
One lie
That was a supervisor. The knights are here to make sure that townspeople don't talk freely to visitors from outside of town.
Why would they do something like that?
I don't understand the reasons, but it's on the magistrate's orders. People other than merchants like myself aren't allowed out of their houses.
I see. That's why we didn't see any townspeople outside.
I wonder if there's a crooked magistrate here, too.
There was no magistrate in this town until recently, and then finally he arrived.
Really?
Yes, the Imperial Knights have started to move into Nordopolica of late. It seems they may have already gone in to arrest Bellius. The appointment of a new Imperial Magistrate to our town seems to be related to that as well.
The Imperial Knights are going to arrest Bellius?
They say that Bellius had something to do with engineering the Great War behind the scenes.
Bellius did that?
That's what they're saying. Well, I don't think the Empire will be able to do much so long as Palestrale's there. Thank you very much for your business.
Wait!
Yeah, thanks for the help. Let's go fill up at the lake.
We filled up our water.
Right.
Stop it!
Bad boys and girls that break curfew must be...
No way! We're going to look for Mom!
Leave these children to me. I'll see that they're properly disciplined.
Stay out of this.
Please. I will go and apologize.
Hey. My...
Do you think that maybe I could...
Hey, it worked, did...
Thanks for saving us from those bad guys.
What are your names?
My name's Alf. My sister's Layla.
What happened to your mom and dad?
They got taken into the desert in the magistrate's big wagon. Someone told me they're going to look for Pharaoh.
Pharaoh?
Yeah.
But what do you think they're planning on doing once they find him?
And using the townspeople to do their dirty work? It's despicable.
Hey, bro, are we gonna go look for Mommy and Daddy?
No, you're not. If you kids go into the desert, you'll die for sure.
Judith!
We'll look for your parents. You kids...
Really?
I don't lie.
Nope. Fine by... You're surprisingly a...
His guild is guided by justice after...
Thanks, everyone!
Here, take this, 'cause you're so nice. A glass bead?
It's a precious gem.
It's our reward for taking the job.
Now that we've gotten paid in advance, we've got our work cut out for us, don't we, Carol?
Yeah, you're right.
But what concerns me is that the Empire is investigating Pharaoh.
Oh, my heart!
Whoa, are you okay, old man?
It's just the sound of money gets this old heart racing. Stop that jingling, would you, Carol?
Huh? All right, whatever.
I can't believe how much gold we have.
I bet it would feel great to spend all this gold at once.
No way! We still need to save lots more.
Ah, sounds like you've got plans for the future, kid. Saving for a hideout for brave Vespiria?
No, I wasn't thinking of that. It's just that saving lots of money feels good, you know?
You know what they call that, kid? Penny pinching. That's what.
There's no use hoarding your money for later. You gotta spend it all at once. Go wild.
No, that's even worse. You kids have got no sense of moderation.
All right, old man, then what do you think we should do with it?
Just invest it in Old Raven. My secret guild knowledge will give you back 100 times as much.
Pass.
Yuri? What's the matter?
I was just thinking about what the magistrate here could be planning. It's so strange that he'd be looking for Pharaoh. Though I guess it makes sense if the Empire won.
But they don't know that he's after Estelle.
So why are they going after him then?
How should I know?
And we still don't know why there's a curfew in the town.
Anyway, first we should go to the sands of Kagor.
Right. We can look into the mysteries of this town once we...
If we don't rescue those kids' parents soon, they'll keel over in this heat.
That's true.
So then, to get to the middle of the desert.
Yes, I think the parents of those children were...
All right, but...
There's no shade anywhere.
Never imagined it would be this hot.
Nobody'd last long out here without the proper supplies.
What's with him? He looks like he's out for a walk in the park.
Hey, old man. Aren't you
hot? Heck yeah. I'm sick.
I feel like the temperature goes up every time somebody says the word hot.
We'll be fine, so long as we remember to keep our water well stocked.
Right, the cat.
The parents of those children are out there with no supplies whatsoever.
We do have Pharaoh to look for, but...
Yes. Would it be all right if we took care of Alf and Layla's request first?
You've more than fulfilled your obligation.
Estelle!
Okay then, let's find their parents.
Was that Pharaoh?
Then he really is somewhere in the desert.
Settle down. You'll get plenty of attention once we're done helping those kids.
Let's fill up our water here.
But this is... Ow!
What an idiot.
Looks like this situation... Canteen filling time.
Me next!
We need to make sure to keep hydrated.
Right. If everyone's finished.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Here comes a new spouse! You can do.
I'm just getting started.
We keep going and going, but all we get is more sand and more blue sky.
You're doing better than me if you can look at the sky, Raven. The only thing I see is sand.
How come an old fart like you has so much energy anyway?
Talking's only gonna wear you out. If one of us goes down, it'd be about all we could manage to get them back to safety. And I, for one, am in no mood to be giving out piggyback rides.
If I collapse, Raven, you can carry me.
Sorry, but this back's reserved for ladies only.
I'll die before I collapse.
I won't let myself be a burden either.
The same goes for me, of course.
Hey, there's no reason to go stomping on an old man's feelings, is there? Better stop plodding along like a zombie, or you'll only make yourself more tough.
How are you in such good
Some people take pleasure in the suffering of others.
Why, I oughta.
Don't waste your energy.
That sort of happiness simply...
No? No.
By the way, why were you in this desert before?
I used to live in a town up in the mountains to the north of here, together with my friend Baul. So, I sometimes came down near the desert.
All the way to the desert?
Anyway, we hardly have time to look for anything out here. What with this heat?
Seriously, if we run out of water, we'll be goners.
We need to find something like a clue soon.
Yes.
We're done.
Be careful, everyone!
Get ready for anything.
Brilliant! Brilliant!
catch me! Oh, power that ties souls shine! Oh, dim, easy.
Ooh, I can't wait to fight this one.
Don't just stand there whining. Oh, power that ties souls shine! You thought you could win? But you're going bye-bye. Cavalry! Boom! Oh, caprice of innocent waters! Hellhammer! Deliver my enemies unto me. That's the best you can do. The sign of victory. Let's eliminate them! Moonlight Havoc! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! That's so good! Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future! Oh, caprice of innocent waters! Is that the best you can do? Your weak spot! You thought you could win? Finish that... Let's work together! The best defense is a good offense.
I'm not done.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. Wavering darkness! Zero! Grounded weakness! The caprice of innocent waters!
Alright, who's next?
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor! Oh, brilliant
be gone soon enough.
Moonlight Havoc! Increase of innocent waters!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
Moon! You're pretty rough out there.
Ah, I'm out of water.
Don't go drinking all of it.
Thanks!
Hey,
And you say I'm the one always... Huh? The heat's gone and baked his brains.
Water!
oh, Carol,
Looks like he still had plenty of energy.
Wait up for old Raven!
And here I thought they couldn't bear to go another step.
Oh, I think I'm in I thought we were really done for.
Hey now, you gotta be tougher than that if you're gonna save the world, kids.
Shut up! It'll be dangerous if we just keep going like this.
If we turn back now, though, we'll only disappoint those poor children.
we've got to keep looking as long as we can.
If we're lucky, we may even find Pharaoh along the way.
That's right. And with this spring, we shouldn't have any trouble keeping up the search.
If you've already eaten the poison, you may as well lick the plate.
Yeah, you're right. We've come this far.
How about your water bottle, Carol? Did you fill it up?
Here, I filled them for you. Here's yours, Rita.
Thanks, Judith!
Thanks.
Everybody else all set?
Yes.
All right, let's keep...
This enemy doesn't look so nice.
You want to run away?
Snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
That's your edge!
I got no time to think.
That's the last.
What the...
What are you doing, old man?
You see, I was thinking that there's a pretty odd creature over there.
Huh? What is that?
It's Yuri!
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack there.
That's my line. They don't tell me you're searching for treasure in the...
Quite so.
What's this?
A treasure that Ifrid hid.
This chest?
I'm surprised you were able to find
An adventurer's intuition is even sharper than the right side of a dolphin's brain.
Intuition?
Oh, but you can't make light of intuition.
Seriously? Is that the treasure you're looking for?
Nah, this is just rubbish. Besides, finding treasure isn't my goal.
It's recovering your memory.
And in order to do that, I need to find me.
Yeah? You still haven't recovered your memory yet?
But my journey's only just beginning.
She sure recovers quickly.
I like that about her.
Really? I'm like that too, you...
Hey.
Definitely.
Patty, why don't you...
But I need to...
Shut up and...
Look! Up ahead!
Let's go.
Are you okay?
It's you.
Do you feel better now?
My what?
Do you mean this woman?
Please, hold still.
Water.
I can feel the...
Oh,
Thank you so much.
we're alive. Thanks to you.
Please, it's nothing.
We'll have time to relax once we get you back alive.
What's the problem? Things will work themselves out.
You're pretty crazy to say that in a situation like this.
I'd like to thank you for saving us, but I'm afraid I don't have anything with me that I could give you.
Oh, please. We don't need anything like that.
No, that's please. Come to Mantake so that I can pay you back for what you've...
Mantake?
Wait, are you?
Yes.
Did you see our children?
Yes, we met.
They were worried about their...
They were even going to come.
Oh, this is terrible.
Don't be so hasty.
Well, we...
Then just calm down for now.
Aye, that's right. Just like...
Patty, I think that's taking it a little too far.
A bird? In this desert?
It sounds close.
Sounds like it came from just up ahead.
So we'll get to meet him. It's about time. I was about to shrivel up in this heat.
You two come too.
Yes. Make sure to keep a safe distance.
Yes, okay.
Avast, Rapide! Stop pulling at my clothes like that!
Patty, watch your step. It's dangerous.
Whoa! That was a close call. Rapide, you were only warning me. Rapide seems to like Patty. Why is that?
He just likes kids.
He wants youth and vim, not gray and stolid.
So my age has been the problem.
Wait, Patty is certainly young, but that's not everything, right?
Something isn't right. That's not Pharaoh.
Yeah, there's something...
What the?
Using a decoy to sneak up on us.
I've never seen him up.
That's not a monster.
If it's not a monster, what the hell is it?
Even Rapide's frightened. This can't be good.
Let's get out of here.
It's coming this way!
Damn. Looks like we have no choice. Out of the way, you two! What is this thing?
I've never seen anything like it.
Come on, guys. Fight! I guess we have no choice. Threat them by undefiled purity! Splash! I got your weak spot!
I'll blow you away!
O caprice of innocent waters! Strike my abiding snare and deliver my enemies unto me! Threat them by undefiled purity! Splash! Can do. O caprice of innocent waters! Threat them by undefiled purity! Splash! I got your weak spot!
All right.
I guess we got it, but...
That was not fun.
What was that? Ooh, that's not
Brave!
It vanished.
What's this?
I can't go on.
Rita. Carol.
The more simmering, dizzy...
I'm afraid even I can't take...
This isn't good. What? That dragon from the Wizened of Kados. Go ahead. We collapsed in the desert. And this can't be hell. Where are we?
Good morning.
Don't you want a morning kiss?
Oh, Yuri.
Yeah. How...
Yes, it would seem...
We all collapsed in the desert, right?
Seems like someone came to our aid.
Though we're not sure who.
I wonder what kind of praiseworthy fellow could cross such a toasty desert and save so many people.
We need to find whoever it was and thank them.
What about the couple who was with us?
They appear to have been brought here as well.
So they didn't get a look at our rescuers either?
Apparently they lost consciousness like the rest of us. I believe the two of them are having a look around town.
I wonder...
What do you mean?
Oh, just before I blacked out, I saw that dragon that got the air under control back at Katos.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't...
No, I didn't see...
Then that monster must have saved us.
A monster saved us?
Was it just a mirage? So what's the story?
The kindly gentleman is looking into that very matter for us.
Kindly gentle...
There's no barrier here.
I thought the mountains in the east were supposed to be uninhabited.
Rita, Carol, over here!
What's that?
The monster that attacked us in the desert dropped... I didn't see any feathers on that thing.
That's one of Pharaoh's feathers.
But why would that monster have...
Man, you're so...
Welcome back.
And just why was it up to me to go tromping off on a recon mission?
If I'd gone, this sweet young lady would have been all alone with you. That's far too unsafe.
Unsafe? You can't...
Oh, I don't know.
I think I'm gonna gag.
Suppose I don't mind people thinking I'm dangerous. Adds to my mysterious charm. It seems we're in Jormungand. You know, that town from the diary on the ghost ship.
Wait, this is Jormungand?
The town that needed the clear seal crystal to protect itself from monster?
It makes sense. They don't have a barrier here.
That must be why they were searching for a way to drive away the monster.
But that was 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, and I find it strange that they were getting by at all without a barrier.
You're right.
Aye!
What if we were to show this case to one of the locals and ask them?
Yes, we might learn something about Pharaoh that way as well.
I agree. What was the deal with that weird monster we ran into in the sands of Kogor?
Just the thought of it still sends chills down my spine.
Was that thing even alive?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it wasn't anything like other creatures that make their home in the desert.
Huh. Another astute observation from Captain Carroll.
Whatever it was, I hope we never see it again.
Me too.
So after all we went through to cross the desert, we can't meet Pharaoh.
And after you've all risked your lives to help me.
Maybe it's better that we didn't find him after all.
Yeah, if we had to fight him now, we probably wouldn't make it out.
Think about it though, Pharaoh can fly. He's free to be pretty much anywhere at any time. Tracking him down will be a tall order unless he's got a lair somewhere in the area.
No one's saying that meeting him will be impossible. We might get some information if we ask around in the town.
You're right. Thank you, both of you.
This town's weird. It's in the middle of the desert, but look at all the plants.
It sort of reminds me of Mantake.
Yeah, but there is something different.
Really?
There may be more here than meets the eye. Maybe the truth is hidden away.
Leave it to Judith to put things into perspective.
The better the intuition, the more you see.
Hey, I have intuition.
That box.
Do you know something about this?
Launchy had it. Where?
On a ship called the Atherum, my lovely lady.
Of course. You...
Yes, we happened to come across it.
Did you see Launchy?
And Launchy?
Oh, Launchy is my love. I'm so...
Your love. Damn it.
You're hopeless. Oh, I see.
Could I ask your name?
Oh, that's the name that was in the diary.
Perhaps she's a descendant with...
Do you know about the clear seal crystal?
They say it has the power to drive back monsters.
The sage said it was necessary to make a barrier around the town. Is that what's in the...
Yes, we... Hey, is that...
Could I have the box? Wow, is this the clear CL crystal?
Looks like it.
It's so sparkly and glittery. A treasure even more beautiful than sea sparkles blooming on the surface of the ocean.
So who's that sage you were talking about earlier?
The sage is a great Critian who came to our town from across the desert. A Critian?
Well, creating a barrier is basically creating a Blastia.
But we can make Blastia with current tech.
There are people who do. You saw the Blastia at Emmett Hill in Cair Bakram. But I don't think that sage guy is the one who made those Blastia with messed up formulas.
I'm sorry, but the sage said that the clear CL crystal was needed to create the barrier, so Long Chi set out to look for it. It's been...
3 years, huh?
Wait, this sounds weird.
Yeah, the stories don't match up.
You think she could have miscounted by 1,000 years?
How old is she anyway?
The same thing could have happened 3 years ago, or 1,000 years ago, probably.
They say that history repeats itself. But who really knows?
Is that sage in this town? Where does he live?
Oh, yes, he lives in the house farthest into the town.
I think it might be faster if we went to talk to the sage.
Yes. If you're going there, could you take the clear CL...
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's go.
Here, Repeat. Have a skewer.
That looks quite tasty.
Boiled eggs are the best part.
Nonsense! Daikon is the centerpiece, Patty. Daikon!
Hold up now.
That's unexpected. Usually you're happy with anything you can chew through, Rita.
That's just how good skewers are. But both Rita and the old man are wrong.
Where are they mistaken?
The true star of skewers is fish cakes, especially the white ones.
Fish cakes, is it? And Repeat agrees. Well, I don't mind as long as it's tasty.
Excuse me.
Huh? Hey, that... You're...
Who exactly?
We've run into each other a couple times.
You?
What do you mean, how? We walked.
I see. No matter. For what reason have you...
We're a little curious about this.
This must have cost you dearly to...
Actually, it just sort of landed in our lap.
That was quite a miracle.
You're planning on making a barrier Blastia, aren't you? You're free to go pretending you're a sage. But forget about making any Blastia. Who'd even consider building a barrier Blastia with something that's so obviously not a core?
But it is a solid mass of air. It simply lacks an inscribed formula.
Lacks an inscribed formula?
They are most commonly known as apatheia, of which the clear CL crystal is one example.
So this is an apatheia?
That the treasure you've been looking for, old man?
Also, I am not the sage.
Huh?
No such being exists any longer.
That's a problem. We'll need to get that back from you in that case.
Neither I nor humanity have a need for such a thing.
Whoa! What are you doing?
It's the same phenomenon we saw.
Oh, man.
The apatheia bring only chaos to humanity. They are better off returned to air.
Return to air? Is it...
It's still no reason to go smashing other people's things.
What kind of a person treats treasures?
Wasn't the clear CL crystal, the apatheia, needed to save this town from the monsters?
This town has no use for a barrier, and no need to be saved. This place has been granted everlasting calm.
Come to mention it, It is pretty quiet here.
But still, there are monsters like Pharaoh nearby.
How do you know of Pharaoh?
I'd ask you the same thing. You seem to know about him yourself.
Please, tell us what Pharaoh referred to me as a poor...
I see.
You know something.
There is a being in this world who possesses a power the Entelekea despise.
You mean...
This being is known as the Child of the Full Moon.
Child of the Full Moon? By Entelekea, you mean...
That is correct.
But what would the Entelekea have against me? Against a Child of the Full Moon? What is this power the Child of the Full Moon possesses?
That answer lies only within the hearts of the Entelekea themselves.
Which means I've got no choice but to find Pharaoh...
Do not be foolish. Meeting Pharaoh would end only in the...
But... Estelle...
Hey, Reggae, Jaeger from Ruinsgate talked about the Entelekea earlier, didn't he?
Something about them being the ancient race that built Nordopolica.
So Pharaoh built Nordopolica? That doesn't seem possible.
Take your leave. There's nothing...
Wait! There's something... What were you doing at that Air Crene? Just who are you? What is that?
Those matters exceed. Do not ask of them again.
Where do you get...
Rita.
Duke may have been the one that saved us in the desert. I'm gonna go and thank him.
Hold up. He doesn't seem the type to do something like that.
You don't think so?
Just a hunch. You said that Child of the Full Moon he mentioned was the sister of brave Vespiria, right?
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this world in her golden light, your brother, brave Vespiria, watches over. You remain bound to your mother, the earth, and will...
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
I'm not sure.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
You mean like becoming the Emperor? If Estelle is the Child of the Full Moon, that would add up.
Which means all the previous emperors would have been on Pharaoh's hit list.
I've never heard of anything like that.
This all sounds pretty complicated.
Yeah, I suppose it might be a bit too complicated for you, Patty.
It's too complicated for you too, old man.
Rita can explain it to you later.
Me?
Shouldn't we be thinking more of...
I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got...
Investigate?
Clear seal crystals, apatheia. Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there. If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But...
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Oh, that's right.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out. I'm pretty interested in
If we're going back into the desert, we need to take time to prepare.
That's true. How about we leave tomorrow? Rita, one day...
Shouldn't be a problem.
You're welcome.
Right. See you...
Hey, old man. You can feel free to go on ahead to Nordopolica.
Hey there, young...
Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account.
Honestly, I could do fine without your concern.
Wrong again. If brave Vespiria gets in the way of...
What? You're too young to bother yourself with...
It's a matter of brave Vespiria being trustworthy. You see what I mean?
We've still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine.
You sure?
Anyway, ain't about to go back through the desert and that cave myself. If I got killed by some monster on the way there, not only would the letter not get delivered, but brave Vespiria certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to potential clients then, would they?
In that case, we collect your bones and the letter and deliver them as promised.
Oh, how kind of... Wait, hey!
Anyway, just as long as you won't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time.
No problem.
So you weren't able to meet Pharaoh after all.
But I learned about some very important things. The child of the full moon.
But the only new thing we learned was what those words mean. As for the reason Pharaoh's trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly.
But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Pharaoh, he'll just wipe me out.
It looks like we'll never know the truth then.
After all, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up.
No, no way.
Maybe...
Huh?
Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to know at all.
What do you mean?
If I'd never met you, Yuri, and I just kept living my life in that castle, I would have lived without ever knowing about the Child of the Full Moon, or the Antilocheia, or any of that. So maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead.
So you're saying you should just go back to the capital?
I think that's definitely an option.
If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you.
Yuri...
Our contract with you is null and void at this point, after all.
That's true.
It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations. They're not real life, and I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know. If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it.
Then I can't do that either, but I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation.
You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Would you like a skewer?
Is it any good?
Why don't you try it out? It's my grandfather's secret recipe.
What? But didn't you say you had amnesia?
I know everything there is to know about Ifrid. I traveled all over researching about him. That's how I figured out Ifrid was the one who told me my name was Patty.
Ifrid told you your name?
That's my oldest memory. Just remembering that fond look makes me feel all warm inside. I don't know whether he's really my grandfather or not, but I feel that he was such an important person to me that I can't help but think that's who he is.
I see. Still, it might have been smarter to keep that to yourself.
But...
You're used to it, huh?
I don't let small stuff like that bother me.
Crying gets you nowhere, but even if you understand that in your head, Your emotions aren't necessarily gonna listen.
I'm more patient than a camouflaged stone flounder sitting still in a field of stones.
Oh yeah? But your info broker turned his back on you too.
It's nothing. Things will work out. Tomorrow is another day. In any case, you need to eat. Didn't I tell ya?
You're always out walking around, aren't you?
Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person.
That's unexpected.
You seem to have some problems staying put yourself.
I'm pretty restless myself.
That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back to me from when I used to fly around with Baul all the time.
Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor.
Yes. Are you going to look for Pharaoh by yourself?
Nah.
Oh, then where were you planning on going?
Only a walk.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently?
No, must be your imagination.
We weren't able to find Pharaoh after.
Yeah, our first job as a guild was an agree. What do you think? Should we go back to Dongrest?
That might be best. But would you be okay with that, Yuri? And what about Estelle?
I'd be fine with it. I'll leave that answer up to her.
All right.
This sure is a serene little town.
Huh? No guilds.
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
That's how everyone is. Everybody prefers the place where they grew up.
You too, Yuri?
Well, yeah, sure.
But if we're gonna work together in brave Vespiria, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base.
We could always make someplace new, you know.
Someplace new?
Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrest as the Union City, but it's really Altosk City. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia could make its own city.
Brave Vesperia's own city. Yeah, I like that idea.
Well, either way, we've got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Palestrali's city, isn't it?
Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica's more of a guild city than Dongrist, even.
Yeah, and Bellius rules the city, too. Nordopolica. Leader, I wonder what sort of person Bellius...
I have nothing left to say to you.
You're not gonna follow him?
What's the point? He's not gonna talk.
So this was a complete waste of time?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Apatheia?
When the air crane went berserk, Jaeger was carrying this box. This box was what messed up my magic.
You think the Apatheia is what's causing the air crane to go out of control?
Judging from the evidence, it could be a valid hypothesis.
So when the Blastia and Heliord was going out of control, you think there was Apatheia nearby? And the air crane and cave mock too?
There may have been. Otherwise, maybe the Apatheia's been damaging the whole world's air crane little by little, and a large distortion just happened to appear then.
I see.
It's really nothing more than a guess, but it could be right.
You don't sound very sure of yourself.
In science, you continually make hypotheses, then test them, and you get closer and closer to the truth. Well, okay, maybe I can do something with this.
What are you gonna do now?
The next step after a hypothesis is testing it.
Glad you could make it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength. We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this?
I'm headed for the Air Crene and the Wiesen of Kados, but I am curious about the Entelekea too.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Belius.
I'd like to meet Belius once. I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
Belius?
Yeah. Belius is the Duce of Palestrale, which governs Nordopolica. She's the most...
You're friends with someone that amazing?
Huh?
It's Nordopolica for me too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantake. And that's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
I want to know why the Entelekea hate the child, which means I have to meet Pharaoh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Pharaoh.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Entelekea, correct?
Yes?
I imagine Belius could tell you if you met with her.
Why? Because of the connection between the Entelekea and the Colosseum?
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Entelekea of Nordopolica.
If we can believe anything he told us.
Well, we'll pass through the Wiesen of Kados on the way to see Belius. Good enough?
True enough.
Right. First, let's get back to Mantake.
What about Patty?
If I remember correctly, there were some people in Nordopolica who didn't think too highly of Patty.
I'll be fine, as long as I don't run into any of them. As soon as I'm out in the open sea, everything will be okay.
Then, will you come with...
Hi!
Didn't Belius only meet with people on the night of the new moon?
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her. I'll kick myself if we miss the new moon and have to wait another month.
Can a clear CL crystal really be used to make a barrier?
If they could, and we had enough, we'd be able to make as many barriers as we wanted.
Then even areas that suffer frequent monster attacks could be assured safety.
Yeah, but if it were possible, wouldn't something like that have happened by now?
Maybe it's best not to get our hopes up about it then.
Ever the realist, I see.
All I'm doing is speculating on the most probable outcome.
Actually, I think that's what being a realist means.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Have an idea!
Odin of this modest land! Sharpened rage! That's our future!
I got no time to think. Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Through that which blocks our future! Oh, caprice of innocent waters!
That's what happens when I get serious.
Whew, we're finally here. I've seen enough sand to last me a lifetime.
You're telling me?
Look, there are people outside the town.
Wonder if that means the curfew's been lifted. Cumore!
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
Indeed. We need to be cautious here and see what...
Hurry, hurry, all aboard. Let's all enjoy it.
But while we're gone, the children...
I promise riches to anyone who can bring me the remains of that giant. Then your children will be able to live in the lap of...
Please, don't make us go!
Stop your whining. I told you vermin to get aboard. Now get moving this instant.
That's just how we were sent into the desert.
Why don't they get on board themselves?
Because they must know just how dangerous this desert is, just like what happened to us.
The giant winged monster must be Pharaoh!
Yeah, but what's he want to capture Pharaoh so bad for?
Well, what are we gonna do? We can't just stand by and watch, can we?
I don't think it's a good idea to go right now.
I'm afraid that idiot isn't gonna listen to anything a princess would say.
Then what should we do?
Carol, come here a sec.
What? Yeah, I could do that.
Yes, perhaps this will help.
How convenient. You guys better bail me out if this goes...
So you did pick that up?
Well, it was just lying there. I thought it might be useful.
Whatever.
What's he doing?
Now about all we can do is leave it up.
What is it with these commoners? They're slower than slugs. Get up!
Sir Cumore, everyone...
Everyone except your...
What?
Those who do their jobs slowly will never...
Sir Cumore, please, I beg of you.
If you'd like to stay here, I'm sure I could arrange for them to go in your place. Now be gone.
Carol, don't worry. That young man is very...
What's going on? Who was it that readied this coach? Fix the blasted coach!
I've got to hand it to the little
You did it.
My heart. This won't do anything more than buy us some time.
I think it's about all we can do at the—
We're still in the middle of our journey after.
Yeah, Cat and Carol would start crying if we try to tackle the Knights head on.
How about we make ourselves scarce before people start getting too curious?
I suppose we'll be on our way then.
Yeah, I'm sure your kids will be so happy to see you.
Thank you again for all your help.
Guess we should lay low at the inn for a while. Using your power to terrorize people. There's not a soul in the lower quarter that evil. You've gone too far this time, Cumore.
Oh, welcome.
Looks like they've still got guards.
You must be tired.
That Cumore punk is really a
Why are there so many lousy guys?
It's probably some kind of disease.
It's gotta be the disease they call stupidity.
So you do catch on. I bet you're right.
I wonder why they're trying to capture Pharaoh.
I don't know, but at this rate, they're gonna send all of the adults in the town out into the desert.
And once the adults are gone, it might be the children's turn next.
No, that can't happen. If I just spoke to him as a representative of the Imperial family.
Are you forgetting what happened in Heliord?
Yeah, Estelle. He didn't care that you were the princess at all.
He's not the kind of person who'll reasonably listen to the words of a prince.
Whatever happened to the talk of going to Nordopolica?
So should we help the townspeople?
Rita.
Don't you want to know what the Antelope? If so, you should put this whole business with Cumore out of your mind for the
It's a strange feeling to be agreeing with you, but I think we should focus on meeting Belius for now. Even if we captured Cumore, if we can't do anything about him, we should...
If only Flynn were here.
Flynn? But
I wish I knew.
Guess we can't kill two birds with one stone, huh?
I'm sorry, Estelle. It disgusts me too, to imagine that, but...
Rita.
Lock up a guy like that, and as soon as he's released, he'll just end up doing the same thing again.
Yep, you know what they say. The only cure for stupidity is death.
The only cure for stupidity is... I guess I'll have to play by my own.
Cumore.
You... Someone... You would cross swords with... Very well. No.
You talk too much, Cumore. The time's come for you to make your exit.
Do you have any idea the trouble you're in for? I'm not the one to blame. I've just been following orders.
Then don't hate me. Hate whoever gave...
Wait! I could use my authority to pardon all of your crimes. I may even be able to have you reinstated as a knight. I have no shortage of money. With enough money, I'm sure I... Go ahead! Tell me what...
There's only one thing I want from...
And what... No, stop! Stay back! I am Cumore, the captain of the Imperial Knights. Please, no!
Tell me, how many times have you heard those very words?
My people have taken control of things here. The residents of this town won't suffer any longer.
That ought to put you one step closer to your next promotion. I'm heading back to the others.
Yuri, we need...
I know.
I'll be waiting.
Who'd have guessed this town could ever be this lively?
Yes, it's a great relief to know that people here can live freely again.
I'm still in shock that Flynn actually came.
That was amazing timing!
But Cumore might just cause more pain somewhere else.
You watch. Flynn will have that guy behind bars in no time. Right, Yuri?
Oh,
Yuri? Raven, you're gonna catch a cold.
He wore himself out playing with all the children. You'd think he was...
Welcome back.
They're still going out there.
What happened to Patty?
She's still dancing.
I saw you having a good time, though.
Shut up. Huh? The old man...
That was quick. Yuri?
just gonna go have a word with Flynn. I'll be...
Why don't you have a seat?
You said we needed to talk?
Tell me, why did you kill Cumore? You know it's not our place to pass sentence on the crimes of others. He was to be punished in accordance with the laws.
And just what laws do you think would have punished him? The same laws that failed to punish Rigaud?
Yuri, you...
The laws have always been the tools of whoever happens to hold all the chips.
Just saying that doesn't make it right for individuals to judge right from wrong. or for you to operate your own private court of law. If the laws are at fault, then fixing those laws comes first. It's for that very reason that I'm still with the Imperial Knights.
But you can't deny that lives were saved because those bastards were put down. You'd rather tell those people, sorry you have to die today, I promise we'll change things soon.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
They're out there, you know. People so bad, they'll just go on hurting others. What can the average person do but be victimized by people like that? You know it was the same way with our people in the lower quarter.
Even so, Yuri, what you're doing isn't right. Do you intend to rain your justice down on all the villains of the world? That's the behavior of a common criminal.
I recognize it for what it is, and I've made my choices. Murder is a crime.
And even knowing that, you intend to dirty your hands.
Intend to? I already have.
So this is the path you've chosen.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I won't. But it seems you don't yet understand the full weight of your choices. As a knight, I cannot...
Captain, I finally found you!
What is it?
Our barricade of Nordopolica has been completed. Also, it appears that the hunting blades are on the move. Sir, we must go to Nordopolica. Captain!
Understood.
Sir.
Yuri? I know you better than anyone. If you insist on walking down the path...
Oh, wait! Repeat! Yuri.
So, you...
I'm sorry.
Are you afraid of me? If you are, you can quit right here.
I'm not going back.
Hey.
Oh, I haven't sawed logs like that for a good long while.
Yeah, it's called oversleeping.
We're ready to hit the road, so get that sleep out of your eyes.
Hey, old man, your eyes are all droopy.
What? That's not good.
Jeez. Huh? There are fewer knights than before.
Yeah, Flynn and his crew went back to Nordopolica.
That must mean they were traveling by night.
Was there some emergency they had to deal with?
They wanted to eat some fish, so they went back to Nordopolica.
Oh, come on, Patty.
Maybe they had to take care of the monsters from the Colosseum.
I'll bet Paul Estrale requested the help of the knights.
We'll have to wait and see. Well, it's just that Flynn said something about a barricade.
Barricade? What could that...
Are they out to arrest Bellius for what happened in the Great War?
I can't imagine that Paul Estrale would be outmaneuvered that easily by the knights.
I get the feeling this is gonna get messy.
Maybe we should think twice about heading back to Nordopolica for now.
But the new moon's almost here. If we miss this chance, who knows when we might meet Bellius again?
If I can't go to Nordopolica, I can't get on a ship. If I don't get on a ship, I won't be...
That's all well and good. I'm just not in a hurry to get tangled up with that armor-wearing bunch.
Me neither.
We'll just have to be careful, like always. No use panicking about it.
Don't forget, I want to take a look at the air crane and Kados.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. All right, let's head out.
Things are bound to improve here in Mantake, now that Flynn's liberated the town.
They did allow the ringleader to escape, though.
Cumore? Flynn will catch him in no time, right, Yuri?
Oh yeah, sure he will.
Is something wrong? He looked troubled.
Estelle's not her usual perky self either.
That's not true. I'm as happy as you all are that Mantake's been freed.
If you say so.
Good day.
Are you going to the Wizened of Kados?
Yes, we are. Why do you ask?
The Imperial Knights have sealed off passage through Kados. It's not just here. They've set up blockades at all of the routes through the mountains.
Blockades?
I don't know all the details, but I heard that it has something to do with some danger in Nordopolica.
What should we do? We need...
I wish I could help, but they wouldn't even let me through, and I...
Are you a member of the Fortunes Market?
Yes.
How'd you get your permit?
The Empire issues travel permits to Fortune's Market so that its members can travel wherever they want. At least, that's how it's supposed to be.
Right. But the Imperial Knights wouldn't let me go any further. I'm going back to Mantake, since there's no way to get around them.
Should we go back to Mantake and chill out too?
What are we gonna do?
Do you think Flynn ordered the blockade?
I couldn't say. Either way, we can't afford to be stuck here for much longer.
Yes, it'll be a lot of trouble if we miss the new moon.
But I don't think they'd let us through, even if we asked nicely.
Well, to be honest, we can go take a look and think about how to get in. The hard part will only come once we've gotten inside.
What do you mean, once we've gotten inside?
They set up blockades to make it hard to get out of the mountains. Getting inside shouldn't be nearly as tough. I think that much is safe to assume.
Well then, should we go back to Mantake to do some final preparations?
No, we're fine. Let's go.
The Flynn Brigade.
So that's the
Yeah, looks like it was Flynn's brigade. But what are those
Perhaps they've been tamed by the Knights?
This brigade is reminding me of Flynn less and less. What the hell is Flynn doing with his knights anyway?
Hardcore tactics like this, there ain't any doubt in my mind this has something to do with the talk of Bellius engineering the Great War.
So how do we get past this checkpoint?
Huh? Seriously? What?
What could they be talking about?
Old man, do you mind keeping it down?
Sorry. Now that sounds... How about this?
What the hell? Stop it! Settle...
Let's go now.
Hey, hey! Don't leave the...
What the... Come back, you!
Yuri, low!
See ya! Have...
That was pretty slick, old man.
What are you saying? That was all thanks to Patty. Humans work a lot harder when they get rewarded, don't they?
Rewarded? What are you talking about?
That's our little secret. It's just between us, right, Patty?
So annoying.
It's our little secret.
What is that now?
It's probably some useless promise of theirs. Anyway, let's...
Your friend is quite talented, considering the ease with which he saved Mantake.
Who, Flynn? That was nothing for him.
You know him really well, don't you, Yuri?
Well, we've hung around together since we were kids.
You don't hang around together much anymore, though.
Yuri?
This enemy doesn't look so nice. Ooh, scary, scary.
Will this fight ever end?
It just did.
Huh?
Don't hurt us now.
Let's go.
Looks like that was pretty fun.
Hey, this is no game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Combine...
Two heads are better than one.
Yeah, but they went and sealed off a dangerous place like this. Just these guys mean bit...
Seriously, even bringing
whatever they're doing,
I can't believe that Flynn would order something like this.
Hey, what kind of person is Flynn?
He's Yuri's friend. I've heard they've known each other since they were children.
Sometimes orders coming down from the top don't make sense. The meaning can get lost going down the chain. When a brigade gets big and famous enough, things can start to get out of hand.
You certainly know a lot about these things. Makes sense for someone in Altosk.
Things can end up like that no matter what the organization.
What worries me is how much of a hand Flynn had in all this.
I'm sure we'll get a good understanding of that as soon as we can...
That's right.
But we should be on our guard, even though I find it hard to believe that they've conquered Nordopolica by force.
Yeah, I think the Palestrale would have a problem with that.
Sorry, Rita. You won't get much time to investigate the...
Ugh, oh well.
Exactly. Come on.
Yuri sure is enthusiastic.
He won't say it, but I reckon he's just worried about his friend.
Do Flynn and Yuri really have that strong of a bond?
Well, could call it strong, I guess. Maybe. What?
I'll have to hold a strategic meeting to stop Yuri from being snatched away from me.
This doesn't look good.
Ooh, scary, scary.
I'm just getting started.
Thank you!
Only the Empire has enough power to cut off all the ways in and out of a whole town.
Well, the Guild's power is totally different. The Union would never try something like this.
It's the Empire's style. Crush problems with everything they've got. What are they after? Who do they think they are, sealing off all the roads like this?
I think the answer to that lies in Nordopolica. We should hurry before we're caught.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Skin of this modest land.
Yes, take a nice long nap.
I guess we'll fight.
Smile of wavering darkness. Oh, sharpened rage. Run through that which blocks our future. I got your weak spot.
Knock him around and touchdown.
I got no time to think.
Try not to take too long, okay?
Sure. It's completely inactive now. And is that how the air was controlled?
Is that Air Krene safe now?
We'll be in trouble if air shoots out.
It doesn't look like you have to worry about that.
So why'd the air suddenly shoot out before?
That's what's puzzling me.
Maybe it was just a natural phenomenon?
The probability of that is low at best. If that was the case, it should be emitting air at regular intervals.
If air were emitted that frequently, it'd have an effect on the environment.
Like how the plants grew so unnaturally.
Looks pretty normal around here to me.
So perhaps something else interfered with the air Krene and caused it to discharge air? What could do that? Only a formula or blastia could affect air like that.
Damn, that would be our fan club. Seems like these knights are just as dedicated as the captain himself. Rita, let's go. Are you done looking at the air Krene?
Just let me think a little more.
If you just need time to think, you'll have plenty of time once we've gotten out of here.
All right, all right. If the air crinny was disturbed by...
Did you figure anything out?
It's still too early to say. I've got some leads, but it's nothing I can be sure of yet.
Well, make sure and let us know when you've nailed it down.
I will.
All right, let's head out.
And it'll probably involve you.
Oh, man. All right, let's go.
Hey, help me out when I'm casting. Okay. Oh, sharpened rage. Run through that.
I'm just getting started.
So what was that deal you were talking about?
A deal? What sort of deal? With who?
You said something about a deal with the old man when we were in Kados. Don't tell me you forgot.
No. I haven't forgotten.
She forgot. So it's a secret, is it?
I'll tell you, Yuri, since I can trust you.
I appreciate it.
If he works hard here, I'll teach him Judy's measurements.
You really know how his mind works, don't you?
It's not exactly a mystery.
What's up? Shouldn't we be hurrying along?
Hey, you're not as young as you used to be. Let's take it easy.
Seconded.
Well, what do you mean?
Yeah, I guess we'll fight.
Oh, dinner this honest.
All right, who's
Not
next?
Bring them thy undefiled purity.
I'm just getting started. I'm not done.
This is awesome!
Vanishing smash! Nice recovery smash! Alright! Reconstruction streak!
Take cover.
Huh. Guess it's only natural they're guarding this end, too.
Patty, do you have any ideas for getting through? Raven, can you do something like you...
Best not to press your luck when the...
They don't look that serious from here.
I say, woe is me!
How has our illustrious Schwann Brigade... Enough complaining. If you don't like it, we better produce some results.
There they are! Capture them!
They found us!
What is this?
You three, don't let him escape. If it isn't...
Hey, LeBlanc, it's been...
and you're...
What are we gonna do?
Oh well.
Wait!
Attention!
Yes, sir!
Not sure what's going on, but now's our chance.
Huh?
What? Raven, what did...
It's not enough standing around. They'll catch up in no time if...
We can't miss this.
Yeah, let's head for North...
Not as many knights as I'd have guessed.
Yeah, security looks normal even with all the commotion after the tournament.
It did sound like they had their hands full with the monsters that man...
Yeah, but it's too quiet. I think Raven's got it right. The knights are up to something.
But it looks like we can stay in town as long as we don't stand out.
So we'll meet with Bellius on the evening of the new moon, which happens to be tonight.
Let's stop by the inn to freshen up and then go see about meeting. I'm finally gonna be able to get rid of the Don's letter.
Addie, what are you doing hiding over there?
Don't you remember? A lot of things happened the last time she was here. Come on out. It'll be okay.
Is it all right for me to be with you guys for just a little longer?
Huh? Sure.
Right. It'd probably be best if we stuck together until we left town.
I have a feeling that even if we parted ways here, we'd still end up meeting again real soon. So basically, there's no difference between us being together or not.
I really don't get that logic.
I'm sure you're all heading in the direction of the Maristella.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
In other words,
In other words, you want to come with us, right?
rather than traveling by myself, traveling with you guys is more profitable.
If you want to come, then come. At this point, I really don't mind an extra travel companion or...
That's the spirit.
I wonder if Flynn's already here somewhere.
Do you think?
When we finish up all our business here, I've got a few things I want to ask that guy.
When you do,
Is everyone ready to go?
Sure. You're shaking, Carol.
Confronting the big cheese of a major guild about his involvement with the Great War is pretty intimidating.
Come on, he's a normal person, just like us.
What?
Carol, you just don't know when to give up.
My, Patty, you've got nerve.
You're sure the brave one, Missy.
I'm just doing my best.
You don't have to come if you don't want.
I can't back down anymore. I want to know about myself.
Sounds like you're ready to go.
So then, let's go see Bellius.
Just my imagination.
We've come to meet with Bellius.
You're... Oh, weren't you the emissary sent by Don White?
Yep, it's a bit urgent, so if you wouldn't mind letting me through...
You may enter. However, I must ask the rest of you to withdraw.
What? Are you trying to say we can't be trusted or something?
I'm afraid that is what it amounts to.
But you can trust that we'll be even more tight-lipped than a giant clam.
Let them pass.
Duce.
I have spoken.
Now that's more like it.
Yes, Duce. I ask only that you not speak of anything you see here to anyone.
Not speak of what we see?
This is one of Palestrale's guild laws.
Okay then, we promise.
Our leader, Bellius, is waiting just ahead.
Hey! What's going...
Everybody still here?
Yes.
And here I had secret hopes we'd get a gourmet meal out of this. Wasn't expecting a trap.
This isn't a trap.
Bellius?
The very same. I am Bellius.
Didn't see this coming.
So you can speak our language as well.
You encountered Pharaoh some time ago, did you not? I would not think then that our ability to use your tongue should come as a surprise.
So you're an Antilocheia too?
That is so.
Then the ancient race that built the city was...
My brethren and I.
If this city was built hundreds and hundreds of years ago...
Indeed. We have governed this city for ages.
Wow! That's...
Good old Don. How nice of him to keep me in the dark on this.
And who might you be?
A humble servant of Don Whitehorse. I've known that old badger too long to be surprised by who he knows. But just how are you connected?
I am indebted to him for his assistance during the Great War.
The Great War? So the rumors that you were one of the masterminds behind it are true?
Well, I did participate in the war. However, I never exceeded that which my duty as an Entelekea required.
The Great War was fought against the Entelekea.
At any rate, my acquaintance with the Dawn dates from those times. I have long lamented that a man of his talent was not born instead as one of my race.
That's the first I've heard the old man had anything to do with the Great War.
It is a subject he takes little pleasure in discussing. The Dawn has requested my mediation in the current trouble with Pharaoh. It would seem that even a man of his strength cannot stand against my brother's assault upon his city. Such a request cannot lightly be brushed aside. I shall offer my assistance for the time being.
So some of you tear down cities and some of you run guild. You Entelekea are definitely interesting.
The same might be said of you humans.
Aye, that be...
Now then, this letter is not the sole reason, is it, child of the full moon?
You know about Estelle?
We Entelekea can sense the child of the full moon.
My name is Estelise. I have to know, what exactly is the child of the full moon? Pharaoh called me an insipid poison, but what does that mean?
I know not whether your fate may be swayed by such knowledge, but...
Bellius, listen. Judith?
Is...
Pharaoh is...
What the hell's all that racket?
At last, we found you, Entelekea, leader of...
Tyson!
Well, if it isn't Carol and friends, you've got some twisted tastes hanging out with freaks like this. Keeping monsters to use in your Colosseum? You're an enemy of humanity, and now you die.
You're pretty barbaric for a friend of Carol.
Who the hell is this?
Unfortunately, I don't give my name.
As if I really care.
Where's Nan?
Curious, huh? She should be leading the raid on the remaining monsters in the Colosseum about now. We Hunting Blades give no quarter to any who would obstruct the justice we meet. If you won't attack, then I'll make the...
It seems these men will not be stayed, lest I take arms against them. It is asking much of you, but please help Nats.
What about you?
I am not to be outdone by mere humans.
Gotcha. Let's get out of here.
Good luck.
Who do they think they are? What a bunch of total clods.
I thought the Knights were the ones who had business in Nordopolica.
I never would have guessed we'd end up running into the Hunting Blades.
What are they all doing here?
Don't know exactly, but you can be sure it's got to do with Bellius.
Could it be that the Knights, Flynn, came because of Bellius as well?
We'll have to ask the Duce. For now, though, we gotta see if we can get things under control.
This doesn't look good.
Ooh, scary, scary.
Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future! Oh, guess we're done.
they look scary.
Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Grab them by undefiled purity!
We're done. You'll be gone soon enough.
Come on, Wind.
So is that okay?
This is awful. Could Nan have done?
You alright? Nats has gone to defend the Colosseum from the hunting blades. Please, you got...
Wait. If only we'd come sooner.
This is not the time for regret.
We've got to go help that Nats guy.
Yeah, which...
The Colosseum is now under the authority of the Hunting Blade.
Nan, you've got...
Carol, what?
You know that fights between guilds are strictly forbidden by the Union.
What are you talking about? This job was commissioned to us directly by the Union itself.
What? Harry, what are you doing here?
Hey, isn't that someone from the Union we met in Dongrass?
That's the Don's grandson.
The Don's grandson?
Just what in blazes is going on here?
You're under the same orders from the Don yourself, right?
Sure, but what does that have to do with all the commotion here?
Judith! What?
There! Nuts!
Come on! Damn it! I wasn't done with them.
Wait! I thought I ordered you to withdraw.
Raven is with them, and he's an ally. Let them...
Nan!
Aw, down to your last friend? Why not play with us for a while?
More of Bellius's minions, huh?
We're brave, Vespiria!
I don't care how brave you are. Death to those who side with the monsters.
We'll destroy them in no time. This is the end for you!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
Odin of the Swan Star Blast! Spread thy alluring snare.
Man, these guys are just going crazy.
That's the logical outcome.
Looks like we got here in time.
You must be a healer.
I wonder if Bellius...
Duce!
Nats, you are unhurt. You would yet challenge me?
Your kind is the...
Root of evil? Bellius? Well, you got it all wrong. Just...
All monsters serve evil. They must be hunted down. It is up to us.
These idiots have got rocks for brains.
Judy!
Duce!
I'll heal you.
You mustn't! Your power is...
No! What can this mean? She reacted to Estelle's formula?
What's going on?
I was too late. What have I done?
If this keeps up, it'll bring down the Colosseum.
Duce Bellius! Please control your...
We have no choice but to try and stop her with force.
But we're dead if we hold anything back against someone like that.
I can't believe this!
But it doesn't look like we have a choice.
Elias. Estelle, wake up! Right.
Here she comes!
Kill or be killed, huh? Sorry, but I'm not getting killed here.
Was I wrong?
No, you weren't. You weren't.
You gotta be kidding. I can't believe we gotta put her down.
Kill me!
I won't hold back. That's the only way, right?
You cannot stop
Is it over?
Ooh, that's brave!
It's over!
Duce!
What now? I never thought this would happen. I'm sorry.
Worry, you were thinking.
Oh.
Power corrupts. Never lose that kindness. Now, go to Pharaoh.
To Pharaoh?
There is much I owe you. Do not...
Duce!
Wait! No... Bellius. Is this the same as what was in the case from the ghost ship?
Anapathea!
What does that mean?
Convey my soul. this cyano seal to my ally.
So, this must have been what Harry meant.
Humans!
Is this what you guys were after? Hope you don't think we'll just
Then, we'll just have to...
That's enough! Everyone throw...
Damn, look who's here.
You! Take anyone still standing in the Colosseum into custody.
We're gonna wind up in chains if we don't blow them.
But we haven't done anything to warrant being arrested.
I don't think they'd have any trouble cooking up a reason to put us behind bars.
You're right. Escape is our best option.
I've secured an escape.
Okay, we're getting out of here for now.
No, my power. I thought I could help her, but I only brought... What are you doing?
There, you see?
What?
Let's move.
Okay. Wait!
Bellius, how could something like this happen?
There was still so much we needed to ask.
Yeah. Think of all the knowledge that only an Entelakea would have.
Not to mention her perspective as the Duce Palestrale. Why couldn't we have met her sooner?
Yuri...
This place is swarming with knights.
We've no choice but to go out through the harbor then.
But what if the harbor's blockaded too?
Well, the Wiesent of Kados is blocked off. If we have to get out of here, I'd say breaking out through the harbor is our best bet.
Ah! Escaping by sea might be better!
Exactly. Sorry, Patty, but can I ask you to pilot the ship?
Aye aye. Leave it. I hope it's actually got a new Ceres Blastia, though.
Perfect. Then I'll hand... Hey, what...
You don't need to worry about him.
Right. He's the sort of guy who shows up.
Yuri Lowell, this is...
Lady Estellise, you must return with us.
But
Estelle's not go...
All right, let's hurry.
Flynn.
Looks like we can't put one over on this.
Return Lady Estellise.
Flynn, what do you want with the
So the Knights are trying to get a hold of this thing too.
That's why the hunting blades were...
It's like what that guy in Normgan said. The apatheia, so it's true.
Hand it over.
Whoa! Is he serious?
Just what the hell are you doing? Using the military to get control of the city? Maybe you're carrying out your duty. You can't just go around doing everything by force.
Captain, awaiting or...
I thought you were with the Knights to change things. I don't know why I'm the one who has to be saying this stuff. You know it... Cat, got your tongue? I mean, how's this any different from what I've come to expect from the Empire? Are you gonna follow Rago and Kumor's examples?
If I did, would you just kill me as well? Would you do away with me like you did Rago and Q-More?
Huh?
If you go and become a villain, you won't be giving me much choice.
Yuri?
You mind saving this charming little... We're sort of in a hurry, right? Come on! Captain!
What was Flynn saying about your...
Save it! You men! Raise the...
Yeah, man.
Raven!
Don't suppose it'd be too much trouble to take one more.
Hey, that...
What's happening?
Judy?
Where's this power coming from?
Yeah! The rudder handling's
What's the deal with this formula? I've never seen...
What?
What are you doing? No! Why would you...
This is the path I have chosen.
You're that drag...
Judy, wait!
Goodbye. Judith? Why?
Our genius mage has given the Ceres Blastia her undivided attention. Sounds like the core on the new Blastia is pretty much totaled.
It's a good thing we had that merchant lady change the Ceres Blastia for us.
That's Kaufman for you. She always goes above and beyond in keeping her word.
So luckily we still have the old Blastia around. Either way, looks like we'll be drifting out here for now.
Looks that way.
I'm worried about the ship's heading.
What are Carol and Estelle up to?
They're a bit down in the dumps. Why don't you go...
You'd probably be better at cheering them up, old man.
You know I'm not cut out for that.
Guess I've had a hand in dampening the mood around here, too. Might as well see how they're doing. I knew Judy's secret would get out someday, but not like this. A little heads up would have been nice. I don't know what to think about anything anymore.